What's up, my friends? Wow, I had the most profound meditation I've ever had. I don't think I've ever had a meditation that went this deep before, ever. And to think I did it one in the car, two in the afternoon, in the middle of a parking lot, in a hospital. It was how I was able to shut everything out, and then just, it was deep. It was peace. It was love. It was a knowing. It was moving through a portal. It was a portal that then landed me into the other side. It's so bizarre knowing that everything that doesn't serve, everything that isn't meant to come through this portal, it will fall away simply because it's no longer vibrating at the frequency that you are vibrating at. So you may resonate this message. There is a collective here that has gone through this portal as well and has found themselves on another side. It is an elevation. It is a higher octave. It is an increase in frequency. This is a new level that hasn't been attained before. It's coded differently. So this coding is new. It's like operating under a new operating system, a system upgrade. It's like when you update your phone, you update your computer. This code is new, so there might be some bugs, and the bugs in the sense are the things that at times seem a little odd. You know, those things could be weather, or like this black cat in the middle of a hospital parking lot that just happened to walk by. It's like out of the Matrix, the glitch. There's a black cat in a hospital parking lot that is walking by right now. There you go. So, yeah, most people refer to these as Mandela effects or some kind of glitch, and in a sense they are. Some are subtle, some are more personal to us, and others are larger, more collective in nature. They will be made aware. Not that if you're aware, you'll be aware of them, but they're not. There's no signs hanging over them that says, "Look at me." So you start to notice those little tiny shifts, and these tiny shifts will then continue to, as your internal reality and that reflections begins to manifest in the external. There's a lot of moving pieces right now. If you've been sensitive to this energy, you've felt it moving all along for weeks now. Things have been shifting, moving consistently, constantly. It is just a whirlwind of, not chaos. It's very quiet chaos. It's controlled chaos. This is chess, at its finest. It is very strategic in how things are being moved and placed. Pieces have to fall. The pieces have to move cautiously and carefully, and some must move before others are able to move into those spaces. It is a game of time, and time is non-existent. So that means it takes however long it takes. That is why time feels distorted. Days feel longer than others. Sometimes even an hour feels like a full day, and sometimes an entire day just flies by before you're just able to, you don't even know what you did. Just realize it's time to go to bed. All of those time distortions are just coming to an equilibrium. It is starting to balance out, and it will subside, and things will get back on track. And I gotta show you this cat because this is so bizarre. It knows. Look at it. It's coming this way. It's coming right at me. Look at that. He has a message. Look at that. So the cat is under the car. It literally came straight towards the passenger door, went under the car, and it's under the car. Yeah. It is both bizarre and really expected. Synchronicities have been increasing. There's an uptick, and these are the same number sequences that you are used to seeing that frankly become sort of not mundane. I mean, there's an appreciation for them. They're all signposts, but sometimes it's so often that that was years ago, and was like, ooh, look at that. Now it's like common. If you don't see it, you think something's completely off. But this is odd in its own way, where there are like specific number sequences, and there are literally messages now, like on trucks, painted onto the side, like slogans. There's billboards. There are like some really cool just messages and synchronicities I've seen. What else? There's a lot happening in dreams, like a lot, and I've been having trouble remembering dreams and remember certain like just screenshots of dreams itself, but I know that there's like an intensity that's taking place. There's like a lot happening, so you may be waking up feeling a lot more tired and exhausted than you normally are. There's a lot of work that's happening in these planes, and we're working things out, so be patient with yourself. I've been more thirsty than usual, and the more water I drink, the more, in a sense, dehydrated I feel. So I don't know what's going on with that. Just continue to take care of yourself. There's a lot going on, so this roller coaster ride, in a sense, roller coaster rides are meant to be fun. So there's always ups and downs. You just know that there's so much good, in a sense, that's taking place. There's a lot that's being purged out. There's a lot of shifting, a lot of this energy that is coming up. One of the things that has come up for me most recently is a lot of it feels like tests, but they're not tests. I think it's old residual energy, what I call, like, in a sense, shrapnel that's left over. There are these bits and pieces that are still, like, you're going over these with a lint roller. Like, you're just having to pick up all of the bits and pieces that you couldn't wipe away with your hand. It's kind of sticky and stuck there. It's getting, brought up to the surface in order for, your giant lint roller to roll over it with this sticky tape and just pick it all up. So it starts to come out. Feels like, am I regressing? Am I going back to my former self? I want you to know that if you've thought of that, and that thought has popped up in your mind, you're not alone. But just have absolute confidence that you are not regressing. You cannot. So this is brand new, in a sense, brand new timeline, brand new reality. You are anchored in now, going through an integration process, which involves a lot of purging, a lot of clearing, and you'll start to really feel this new energy begin to take root, and things will clear up, just like they're cloudy today. You'll feel it soon enough. So I hope you are doing magnificent and wonderful. I'm just feeling this absolute, not desire, it's more of a necessity and a need to do this. It's a must at this point. So if you're being called to create as well, in whichever way, shape, or form you do so, do it. You need to start somehow, whether it's writing, music, YouTube, painting, whatever it is, art, photography, create. There's so many different ways to create, and you may feel pull towards more than one. You have to do it. Same with being called to certain places. You are being called there for a reason. Sometimes you get there and you don't even know why you're there, but trust that what you needed to do already took place. Energetically, you are an energetic being. Your energy and your connection with the earth and the grid lines, you know, the ley lines, it's active. So there are certain points that need to require your activation and your growth. So trust that you're meant to be where you are. No matter where you are, it's for a reason. So you're being called and you are needed there and a lot more places to come. So I love you guys. Thank you if you made it all the way to the very end. I love you so much. You are amazing. You're blessed. Don't forget that. And I will see you